is going on, NyynewsTV fam? It is I, the one, the only, Pete Simonetti. Whoops, guys, give me 1 second. Got it playing on the other side. All right, there we go. It is I, the one, the only, Pete Simonetti. So, guys, we do have not really much news to talk about today right now, but there is some stuff I wanna talk about and get to. I do see we got a super chat in there. Mr. Sanchez, I got you any second, my man. Just stay in there with me, okay? I'm going to get to that. We will talk about all that stuff. And Freddie Freeman is a big topic of conversation. So there's also been the Olson extension. I don't know how that really affects Freddie. But there's a lot of stuff out there right now that we got to talk about. Welcome to everybody that is in here right now. Welcome, by the way, too, guys. I just got to say something really quickly to all of you that are in here. Everyone that is in here, I got to say one thing, man. Since baseball has come back, this spot has been off the friggin' hook. I mean, we have been unbelievably rock solid with every single live chat, every single podcast, every single video. The team is pumped like never before. And thanks to you guys. I mean, we knew things were going to pick up when baseball was coming back. And guys, trust me, look, we know how big NyynewsTV is going to be. We believe that. We know it. It's going to happen. But it only happens with you guys. And the support we have seen so far, if I could just reach across here and dap all you up, give a hug, a chest bump, something, you're going to see me do it. I see the super chat, but let me get to this real quick. Roll call time. We got Nicholas in here. Brooke, Zach Brownish, Johnny, my man, Nicholas again, Toaster Strudel. We got Toaster Strudels watching me. We got Toaster Strudels. Big boy. We got Vinny Scoops. I'm telling you, man, you guys got some names in here. We got Nate. Nate, my fan, go from way back, man. Nate goes way back with me, man. George. Got George. Out the Crib Customs up in here. We got Arby up in here. Reggie, Philo, kicking it with Roy. L.I. Yankee King, Bobby M. Reggie, Rah. Joe Acevedo, Wyatt. We got Wyatt in here. I love names like that. They just roll over. Wyatt. George. What up, George? Georgie. What up, Georgie? Georgie boy. We got G-Man in here. We got Thomas. We got everybody up in this mess. Look to your neighbor and just smack him. Everybody up in here. Anthony, Matt, Chris Perez. What's going on, everybody? Bad dog. Bad dog. We got the dog up in here. I know you guys want to see some dog and Simonetti videos this year. I got a feeling they're going to happen. I don't know. I think it's going to happen this year. Thomas, what's going on? Long Arch Shepherd, what's going on, man? What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for everybody that's in here. Let me jump to the first super chat of the day. I got to do that for my man, Mr. Sanchez. It ain't Gary, though. He said, let's just hope we get a first baseman, Freeman or Rizzo, and trade Glaber and some prospects for pitching. Mr. Sanchez, man, I kind of feel like that's all we have right now, right? I kind of feel like that's all we have right now. That's all we can hope for. Guys, I want to start off with Freddie Freeman. I want to talk about this a little bit because, you know, I've told you guys what I've been told early on, and then we'll go from there, okay? There is the whole thing with New York, and players may not be able to play at the stadium. It's outdoors. It's so crazy. But we're going to talk about that. But first, I want to start off with the real baseball news. Forget all the other crap for a second. Let's talk actual baseball. And then we'll get to some of that stuff and answer some of those questions. And I gotta shout out in a negative way a beat writer, because these people, I don't know what they're doing anymore. Journalism is really dead. It is really dead. And it's sad, but it's true. You know it's sad, but true. There it is, right? I gotta shout this out right now, man. And I'm gonna talk about it later, but you guys already seen this tweet. I'm going to talk about it later. I'm going to talk about the Brandon Cunty tweet. I call him Brandon Cunty for a reason. I have to. I have no other choice. I don't want to, but I got no other choice. Okay? No other choice. I'll get to that one later. And then, I can't even talk about it. I'll get to that shit later. I'll get to it later. I swear to God, I'm going to get to it later. We're going to talk about, I can't even talk. It's so funny. We're going to talk about it, okay? But let's start off with Freddie Freeman. I had somebody message me today, go, Pete, Freddie Freeman is taking a while to decide. What do you think this means? Well, I can tell you what it means right now. No source behind this. Obvious. It's obvious. He's not at the years or the number where he wants to be right now. I think that is as clear as day. Somebody's going to come out the pack. We're hearing that the Red Sox are involved. We're hearing the Pods are involved. We're hearing that the Blue Jays, the Yankees, the Dodgers, these teams are involved. Is somebody going to break away from the pack and go, we'll give you 6 years, Freddie? Now, let me tell you why, and let me go back to what I've recently been told so you guys know. And if you guys have watched me in a couple of days, you've heard me repeat this. I was told the Yankees are being very aggressive on Freddie Freeman. I was also told at the beginning of the year they will not add a large contract. So nobody, I was going to curse. I don't want to curse. I'm going to try not to curse too much today. Nobody knows. Nobody friggin' knows. And Joe, you just said it in the comments. He's waiting for the best offer. He is. That's what it means. It means that no offer is more substantial than another right now. He has multiple teams, probably has offers on his table, and he's sitting back saying, you know what? Olson's gone. They don't have that route. We know the Braves are out. Okay, that's fine. But I could sit back right now, and I can wait. I could sit back and I can wait until somebody breaks away from the pack. Hey, look, I want 6 years. Whatever team I go to now, I'm going to finish my career with. That's what I want to do. Give me my 6 years and I'm done. You do it, we got a deal. I like Toronto. I like New York. I like LA. I like Boston. Honestly, guys, here's the deal. You got people like John Heyman. It's about geography. John, it's about the shkadol, my friend. It's about one thing, the shkadol. Unless, guess what? If he had a preference, he'd have been there by now, baby. He'd have been there by now. I don't think geography has much to do when this Mr. Greenie's involved. When the green's involved, remember, cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, yo. You guys know. It's all about that. They don't care. Freddie ain't got what he wanted yet. That's all it is. Freddie ain't got what he wanted yet. That's all there is to it. Ain't no crazy conspiracies going on out there. He hasn't got what he wanted yet. Somebody's going to break away from the pack. That is who Freddie Freeman will sign with. If it stays the 4-5 years, Vinny Scoops, that's right. That's right, Vinny. That is right. They said Scherzer would never go to the East Coast. Don't worry about it. He wants to go out west. He'll never play in New York. Uncle Steve Cohen came by and said, what does $40 million a year sound like? 40 plus million a year sound like? Scherzer said, I'm there. They said it with CeCe. They said it with Cole. We all know. It's the same shit over and over and over and over and over again. We know it. So, when you look at the deal that Olson got, and let me pull that up for 1 second because I don't have it in front of me, and I want to give the right number because we also have an idea of what Freddie Freeman wants and how this could affect him. So let's see. Give me 1 second. Let's see if anybody has it here. Okay. 8 years, $168 million is what the Braves gave our good friend, who we so desperately wanted, Matt Olson, 168 over 6. So in reality, getting about $28 million a year. Mind you, this is what me and Francis said we should have done with Carlos Correa. Give him the 12 years. Give him $340 or so. $28 million a year. Friggin', we need it. Guys, this is not a good ball club right now. We got to see what the next couple of moves are. Unless this is not a good club right now. You know what I mean? Unless it's not a good club right now. That's all there is to it. So if you're looking at it for Freddie, for an example, and you're trying to figure out what it's going to take, you got some clubs now that might look at this and go, bro, hey, Fred, we like you, fam, but your former team just screwed you up a little bit. Because my man over here getting 28 mil a season, he's right entering his prime. He is in his prime. He is right there. He is right in his prime. So why are we going to break our backs and go the extra mile for you? We don't really have to. Now, you are lucky in a sense because you are really the best guy left besides for Carlos Correa. And Carlos Correa ain't playing first base. So you do got that going for you. You do got that going for you. So, do the Yankees decide maybe we just do the 6? Maybe we extend it. Maybe we are desperate enough. Look, guys, not that I'm saying that this matters. I'm not saying that this matters. But don't think the Yankees have seen the reaction to this recent trade. Don't think they haven't seen it. Don't think that it's not in the air. Guys, there was a report recently that they asked AL executives about that trade. And most of them were like, this is stupid. Like, you're flat out like, there got to be another move to it. They said the same shit that all of us said. The same exact thing, because everybody's confused by this. Everybody is confused by this. They said the same exact thing anybody with a brain would say. Okay, what I said on the live that night. I don't like it. I can understand it, but I need to see the next move. There got to be something else here. Now, there's a little bit of the rumor out there. There's a little bit of the rumor out there that Luke Voit hasn't been doing bad in practice. I don't know if that has to do with injury. I don't know what that might be, if they're holding him back just in case if there's a deal. They don't want him to get injured before that. I don't know. Apparently, he hasn't been in the hitting groups like everybody else. There's also the idea that maybe Voit and Glaber could be moved. I'm for it. I think DJ LeMahieu is the best second baseman on this team. And if you guys can give me an infield of Josh Donaldson, IKF, DJ LeMahieu, and Freddie Freeman, I'm happy. And if you could go out there and get me a Sean Manaea, I'm happy. I'm a little more excited. I told you guys from the jump, I can't go back on my word, and I will not go back on my word. This team is not a serious club, is what I said, if Gary Sanchez is their starting catcher. He's no longer their starting catcher. I pat them on the back. I will go even further if they got rid of Gleyber Torres, and I will praise Brian Cashman and Aaron Boone. And I said this before, but this is the reason why I would do it. It shows the clubhouse antics, the bullshit they dealt with last year. It's done. So what it could be, what that could tell you, is that Aaron Boone sat back and said, all last year I've stuck up for these guys. I had to look like an asshole myself. This is why I'm being called a puppet, beyond other things. Because I had to sit there and look like a fool to protect my guys who don't give a shit. If they got rid of those guys, you will hear me live right here telling you Boone and Cash, more Boone than anybody, is now on a level field for me, and I'll give him another shot. Because that would speak volumes to me. To me, maybe Aaron Boone's biggest critic, me, Aaron Boone's biggest critic, You're not going to find a bigger Boone critic than me. And you want to know why I'm a critic of Boone? Because I like him and I want to see him succeed. That's why I am so hard on Aaron Boone. He's letting garbage players bring him down. That's why I am so hard on Aaron Boone. I believe with his pedigree, with his background, grandfather, a father, brothers, all these guys ball players. This guy knows baseball. There's no denying that. If he's choosing to be a puppet, as I've said, which is quite obvious, that bothers me. That pisses me off. I don't like that. But if he does this, I will be the first person to give him credit and say, good for you. Control your clubhouse. Get the veterans in there. Play with a chip on your shoulder. Hell, guess what, guys? I'm not wrong. Do you want to know why I'm not wrong? When I reported and told everybody last year, the clubhouse has no heart, no balls, none of that. You want to know why I know I'm right? Do you want to know why I know I'm right? Because Brian Cashman himself confirmed it. Brian Cashman himself confirmed it. He said maybe we need an edge. Maybe that's what that clubhouse needs. There was also the rumor in the offseason that they need to be tougher. Boone needs to be tougher on the players. This was as clear as day. This was as clear as day. Guys, give me 1 second. Let me throw this moron out of this chat. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me throw this idiot out of this chat. Let me make sure I did it. 1 second, guys. I got no time for morons in this chat. This Jersey Nines idiot. Grow up. You come in here, look, you don't attack other people in my chat. You guys want to have debates. Don't be talking trash about people, especially my team, all right? Damn fools. But Brian Cashman confirmed it. So this is not something that is some conspiracy theory again. This team needs to get tougher. They need to be tough. Josh Donaldson is perfect for that. Josh Donaldson is perfect for this. Perfect for it. He's a perfect pickup for that. He's perfect for that. Okay? That's what we need. Hey, look, I'll say this about IFK. Oh, IKF. I'm sorry, I keep saying IFK. IKF. IKF would have had the most hits on the Yankees last year. He would have had the most hits on the Yankees last year. Is that me sitting here saying that he's going to be some miracle? But if this guy can have the same year as last year, it is what it is. And people probably hear me saying it, go, people, you were fighting for Correa. Yes, but the front office isn't, so what do you want me to do? You know what I mean? That's my thing. Look, IFK could field. He had a way better WAR than Gio. Way better. Donaldson, way better. They improved in the defense department. That is true. They improved 3 positions in one trade. That is fact. You can't deny that. That is fact. You can't deny that. Was it a good trade? I have my judgment on hold until they make their next move. If their only move is getting Rizzo and that is it, no starting, nothing, it's stupid. It's stupid because you did not improve this team the way you needed to. But they've improved that short, third, and catcher. Catcher, by all means. You guys have heard me rant on this forever. Catcher, fine. They've improved there. IKF is a singles guy. I'm going to be real with you. He's a singles guy. He's a respectable guy. He's not an automatic out. He's going to get a base hit every now and then. He puts the ball in play, and this team needs that. He's not super slow. This team needs stuff like that. That's what this team needs. So that helps. Look, me, Francis, Gary, Chris, Christian, all of us could sit here, RB, all of us. By the way, guys, Nights at the Round Table returns on Thursday night. Nights at the Round Table, Thursday at 7 p.m. My birthday, by the way, Thursday at 7 p.m. I might be a little wasted on that one, but Thursday at 9 p.m. we're gonna be live for the Knights at the Round Table. If you guys don't know about Knights at the Round Table, it is 5 guests talking baseball. Best you're gonna find, baby. But they've improved in those areas. So look, we can sit here and until our face is all blue, and we can say we are so mad. We missed out on this guy, that guy. We missed out on Machado. We missed out on Harper. We missed out on Trey's, Scherzer. We missed out on a Freeman. We missed out on Correa. But in reality, can't do nothing about it. If our ownership, the guys above us, if they don't want to change that, what are we to do? We're screwed on that part. We're screwed on that. Ruben, my friend Ruben. Damn, I forgot to put the little buzzer up there to pop up for you guys. I'm sorry about that, man. Ruben says they cut the K rate. They improved the defense, but first base has to be addressed. Hopefully IKF gets unlocked as a doubles guy. Ruben, I'm there with you, fam. Look, I'm there with you. I'm 100% there with you on that. No doubt about it, man. They did improve in those sections. You can't deny that. So if you're denying that, you're just being a denier at that point. You're just saying, I don't want to like this deal because it was nothing sexy. And it wasn't. But it was a good deal in the sense of improving the Yankees in certain areas. It did improve them in areas. It did. You can't say that and deny that. What most Yankee fans don't want to see is, we're the Yankees. We're not the Rays. Stop treating us like we're Toronto. I don't want to say Toronto because they're out there trying to spend. Don't treat us like we're the Pirates or the Rays that are trying to build, and we're going to wait for this guy, wait for that guy. Go out there and get guys. That's the reason why fans say, well, we got to wait because everybody knows there was a lot wrong with this team. Obviously, the front office knows they're going to make a change, aren't they? Aren't they going to make a difference here? Aren't they going to make a trade? We're going to see. Super Mario. Super Mario's in here. Okay. He said the current lineup is not good. 5 through 9 is atrocious. 1 through 9 might be. No, I agree with you, man. They got improvement. They got to make improvement. We know that, man. You know what I mean? We know that. We know that. Yeah. They got a lot of improvement, man. Thank you, everybody, for the early birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. I do. I appreciate that. Guys, let's get into this part. I almost don't even want to talk about this. Let me see something real quick, guys. Let's see. Yeah, so let's get into this part. I just want to pull this up here to make sure I have it. Give me 1 second, guys, and let's get right into this. Okay. New York. RB says, Pete, would you be happy with Joey Votto if it means acquiring Luis Castillo? Hell yes. Hell yes. And I'm going to talk about that after I'm going to try to keep this part as contained and small as I can. Okay? As contained and small as I can. Okay? Ruben, thank you for the super chat, man. He says, our infield defense and K rate has been a problem the entire time. Especially since Boone has come on. 2009 infield was studs defensively. It was unbelievable. 2009 infields might be one of the best of all time. I mean, really, if you really think about it, it really might be one of the best of all time. But let's go into this. Here we go. Oh, man. So everybody knows that New York has the whole little mandate thing for workplaces and whatnot. And, our wonderful reporters, our wonderful beat squad they're on the point. They're on the point, everybody. Stand back for the beat squad. Stand back for the beat team. The beat writers are out there, folks. But basically, as of right now, I'm going to say this disclaimer. I'm gonna put a disclaimer out there real quick. I think this changes by opening day, but we don't know. The reason why I think this changes by opening day, what I'm talking about is currently as it stands right now, any unvaccinated player cannot play in Yankee Stadium or Shea Stadium, Citi Field. They won't be able to play at home for the Mets or the Yankees because of New York's mandate. Because of New York's mandate, they're not going to be able to play if they're not vaccinated, okay? Same thing that we know has been going on with Kyrie Irving. Only difference here that people assumed, based off using common sense and their brain, is that, well, Citi and Yankee Stadium are outside. So would that still be an issue? And I guess one of the people that are involved in this stuff came out and said, yes, it would be. They still wouldn't be able to play. So one of the reporters, I'm more than certain, probably Marley Rivera or Lindsay Adler, one of them, more than likely, asked Aaron Judge if he is vaccinated. Because, this means everything to the world, and if you're vaccinated, you're good. If you're not, you're bad. We know this. You don't care about other people around you. Blah, 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 blah. We're about 2 years in. Millions and millions of vaccines. Thousands of therapeutics. We kind of know what the deal is. The CDC also talks about natural immunity now being legitimate, which is what I have, which is what many hundreds and millions and thousands of people have. Okay? We all know that already. That's all common sense. But here comes New York City. Here comes New York City. Tyler, let me get to yours 1 second, man. I'll get to yours 1 second. Let me finish up here, though. But here comes New York, right? And New York is here to say, hey, and now the media's out there. Aaron Judge is not vaccinated. And then we have maybe, the funniest damn tweet I think I've ever seen. If this is not 2022 in a nutshell, this is it. If this is not COVID hysteria in a nutshell, if this is not hysteria in a friggin' nutshell, let me show you guys this. Get ready to laugh. Brandon Cunty, beat writer for the Yankees. This is the same guy that wrote an article saying, oh my God, I can't believe the Red Sox fans were being so mean to Garrett Cole. How could they? I'm dumbfounded. I don't know what to say. But this is his new one. Important. Ding, 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 ding. Important. Listen to me. I'm Brandon Cunty. Listen to me. I am Brandon Cunty. The identities of the two unvaccinated Yankees have not been confirmed. I'm Brandon Cunty. You must listen to me. Important. The identities of the two unvaccinated Yankees have yet to be confirmed. But when we find out... You can't make this shit up. This stuff can't be made up. This can't be made up. I swear to God. Oh, man. Oh, my God. I couldn't write something this good. I could not write something this friggin' good. I swear to you I can't. I am not this talented. I am not this talented to write something this good. I had to write back. I said, laugh my fucking ass off. Inspector Gadget over here. Brandon, what are you doing, fam? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you kidding me? And on top of that, look, Brandon Cunty, I don't know you. You're obviously extremely woke, and that's your thing. You want to be woke? Cool. Johnny Alvarez, my man, I appreciate that. Love you, fam. If you want to be woke, be woke. If you want to get vaccinated. If you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. Nobody cares. But fam. I'll get you, my pretty, and you're unvaccinated too. I can't. Fam, my man. Brandon, look, fam, I got to be honest with you. What the fuck are you going to do if Judge isn't? What are you going to do? Let's get friggin' real here. What are you going to do when you find out? What the frig are you going to do? Let's be real with one another here. What is wrong with these guys? Let me tell you guys something. If this guy right here, not me, not the guy up top, the guy with balls is here. This is the guy with balls. The guy right here. If him and Lindsay Aller have a baby, a fucking unicorn will pop out. A unicorn will pop right out of him. A unicorn would pop out. Followed by a friggin' rainbow doing circles around the room. This is unbelievable. I've never seen a manhunt like this in my life. This is so stupid, guys. Can't we just be Americans? Can't we respect one another if it's... And at this point, let's be real. I saw somebody... You know what somebody said today? If Aaron Judge is unvaccinated on second base, he might kill the shortstop. Oh, God. Oh, I can't take it no more. I can't. Guys, look, I understand early on, nobody knew what this thing was. I'm sympathetic to anybody who lost a family member. I'm not that dude. Trust me. My own man, Francis Lee, lost his grandfather, I believe it was. He lost his grandfather. I am sympathetic to people who lost somebody from COVID. I understand. It sucks. Guys, I had it twice. I get it. I understand. But can we stop the insane hysteria? We have vaccines. We got therapeutics. Most people get it now and they're told go home for a couple of days and relax. Well, why are we not talking about health? I could talk about it. I was 300 pounds. If I got it when I was 300, I might have died. I probably would have been in the hospital. Let's talk about that stuff. Let's talk about real health, eating healthy, working out daily. And look, again, I have been there. I am down to like 210 now, okay? 90 pounds in like 4 or 5 years over that time. Thank God I did it because I might have been dead for the multiple things that have happened to me since the last 2 years. If I wasn't in better shape, I might be dead. But beyond all that, I understand I'm sympathetic to anybody. I'm completely sympathetic. But guys, enough is enough. Enough is enough. We got understanding now. We got to move on with our life. And I've seen people say Aaron Judge should not be the captain. Don't re-sign him. Don't do this. What? Don't re-sign him? Why? I don't understand it, God. I don't understand it. I really don't. And again, look, man, and I'm trust me, you guys know, anybody who knows me really knows where my heart is and knows the type of person that I am. Everybody knows who knows me. I am sympathetic for anybody who lost somebody. No question about it. Losing somebody is never good. It's never nothing to joke about. It sucks. It sucks. Just the thought of it sucks. Reality is worse. So I understand. But we have to move on. We have to move on. We must. And to see Yankee fans go against Aaron Judge without even knowing, by the way. They're basing off his answer. Maybe Judge just wants to say, Maybe Judge just wants to say, I don't need to talk about this. What if Judge comes out, yeah, I've been vaccinated? Does that change my opinion of Judge? No, I don't care. I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't care. Matty Dips, Michael K is a moron. Michael K is an idiot. I've been telling people this for years, and they're finally realizing all he is a talking head. I talked about this yesterday. Michael K, Ryan Rucco, even CC Sabathia. All these guys hired by the Yankees, they know they can't talk shit. CC Sabathia sat there on the his podcast of Rucco, and flat out said, I know there's something wrong, there's something wrong, there's something wrong, there's something wrong. He would not say, obviously, what it is, which the GM is now kind of confirming what it's been. There's a problem in the clubhouse. It's too weak, it's soft, it's obvious. This isn't hard. Michael K can eat a fresh bag of dicks. I'll say it, forget the unicorn part. This guy's a fool. That's why he works with the other fools, because he's a fool. Let's be honest here. You think Michael K is going to come on my show? No. I wouldn't want him on. It's a joke. It's a joke. They should be traded. So Aaron Judge made a choice. Oh, get rid of him. Excuse, what? Michael K with his big ass head. Anyway, guys, go over there to Brandon Cuddy and tell him, hey, Cuddy, have a good life. You're a good guy, man. We love you. Moving on. Tyler, I want to get to what you said, Tyler. Let me see if I can get back up to that one. Tyler, you did a super chat. You said, you and the team trade idea is something I've been thinking. I might do it. If you're talking, yeah, I want to talk about this a little bit. So let's give us a little bit of time here to discuss this, guys. Remember, 7 o'clock today, Guillen's World. 7 o'clock today, Guillen's World. That is with, if you are new to NyynewsTV, Guillen's World is with Ozzie Guillen, the former manager of the Chicago White Sox and the Marlins, two-time World Series champion. His podcast is at 7 o'clock today with his kids, Oni and Ozzie Jr., so make sure you're here at 7 o'clock to watch Guillen's World. Great show today. But going over the trade that we talked about, let me get to Ra's super chat here. Ra, fam, thank you so much. The problem with the first base situation is that the Yankees had an opportunity to lock up a first baseman long term, and now we're going to be back to square one in 3 years. If that. It depends on what they do. So that's the main thing. And the Yankees don't have a first baseman in their system unless they convert Austin Wells there. But from my understanding, they don't want to move him there yet. So they really want to dedicate this guy to be a catcher until he really shows he can't. But any scout you speak to would tell you flat out, Austin Wells is not a catcher. He's far behind where he needs to be even to right now. So before we get into trades, I want to tell you guys something. Designated Spittaz is brought to you by Manscaped, and right now, go to Manscaped and get the Ultra Premium Collection for your not-so-private parts. Get 20% off today using the code word SPITTAZ, that is S-P-I-T-T-A-Z, S-P-I-T-T-A-Z at manscaped.com. Anything you want from Manscaped will be 20% off, so make sure you guys do it. Your lady friends will thank you, I tell you that much. Go ahead and get that. Now they even have the 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. Deodorant, not for the balls, for the underarms. They also got deodorant for your balls, which is something like I never knew before. And it's a whole new world right now. A whole new world. That's what I said when I put it on. I said, a whole new world. Like that. So, yeah. Go do it. You'll do the same thing, all right? Getting back to this trade. The idea that the Cincinnati Reds are really just going to let this dude, Joey Votto, sit there and rot and never have a shot is so wrong to me. I really hope Joey Votto is able to get traded at some point. They just let my man go. Let the Italian Canadian go. Let the Italian Canadian go. But a lot of people are saying, guys, get those likes up for me, please. Let's hit over 100. Matter of fact, we got 300 in here, man. Let's hit over 150. Guys, get me 150. Get me 150 if you don't mind on there, please. I beg it of you. I beg it of you. Don't let me beg. Don't let me beg. Get me 150 in there, fam. Don't do this to me, man. Don't do this to me. Get me 150 at least. But speaking of that trade, when they traded Suarez and Winkler, whatever his name is, you sat back and thought about it, right? You said, all right, well, if the Yankees miss out on Freeman, could we take Votto's entire contract and get Maile or Castillo? I'd do it. I'd do it. I mean, I'm all for that. Let's think about this for a second. Would a Luis Castillo or a Maile, either one of those guys, with Joey Votto and his entire contract, we'll take all of it. Anthony, what's going on, my man? We'll take all. Anthony, you missed a wild one today so far, man. If you just got here, we missed a wild one. And yes, Joey Votto has an edge to him. Big boy, you're right. Joey Votto's that type of guy. So if you can get Joey Votto, I don't like doing trade scenarios because I suck at them, and I'm just being honest. If you could do Votto and Castillo or Votto and Maile, can you get them for, let's say, Gleyber Torres, Everson Pereira, and maybe a Clark Schmidt? That's still very good prospect-wise. But got to understand that Castillo, even though you're taking that money, they're still going to want something back. Can you do that? I would do that deal. I would do that deal in a heartbeat. Gleyber Torres, Everson Pereira, who I love, by the way. I think he's going to be phenomenal. I think he got a chance to be really good. And Clark Schmidt, who's healthy. He could start immediately in the Reds rotation. And Pereira's not far away. I'd be all for that. I would be all for that trade. And then you got an infield of Donaldson, IKF, DJ LeMahieu, and Joey Votto. I'm okay with that. Look, Joey Votto in Yankee Stadium, I understand that Great American Ballpark is kind of a bandbox anyway. He's going to hit 20 plus. He puts the ball in play. We know that. We know he puts the ball in play. He barely hits foul balls, which is unbelievable. If you didn't know that about Votto, he's so good with timing and his eye. Can you imagine? Think about this, though. We talked about Judge, Freeman, Stanton. Judge, Votto, Stanton, Gallo, Donaldson? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Even if you go DJ, Judge, which I don't like DJ as a leadoff hitter, but we really don't have an option. DJ, Judge, Votto, Stanton, Gallo, Donaldson. Come on, man. Bat IKF 9th, so it's kind of that leadoff guy later in the game. And if he proves that, maybe he could get up top there. Come on, man. But this is the thing. Are the Yankees thinking this way? Is Brian Cashman thinking like this? And on top of that, then, you can still go trade Luke Voit. So what if you trade Luke Voit for maybe the same type of deal? Think about this. That we got Luis Cessa for and Chad Green. Maybe you just look for two high-end quality arms that maybe are in AA right now. And you do that. I like it. Hey, guys, I could go for that. I can go for that. So this is breaking just now. Buster Olney is on Michael Kay's show, and he just said that it's down to the Yankees and the Dodgers for Freddie Freeman. So as I told you guys yesterday, my understanding is just as of yesterday that the Yankees were being aggressive. The Yankees were being aggressive on Freddie Freeman. So we will see. We will see. That is the last that I have been told. That's the last that I've been told. It is that they're Buster Olney staying at now. So it looks like we're still in on Freeman. I was told just yesterday, as I told you guys, they were very aggressive. So, hey, Brian, man, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Guys, remember, 7 o'clock is Guillen's World. I want you guys to watch that show. It is a great show. You guys are going to really enjoy it. For now, I'm trying to think of what my schedule looks like today. Probably going to do a really late workout today. I'll probably be working out like around 10 again today. Wouldn't be able to go live while the Guillen show is on, so that'll be around from 7 to about 7:40. I'll be able to go live the rest of the day and earlier today. So we're waiting to see what happens. Well, Matt. Hey, Matt, look, man. I was told just yesterday that the Yankees are still very, very aggressive on Freddie Freeman. So I was also told, so I don't, I'm not trying to cover my own ass here. I was also told right after the World Series was over that the Yankees were not going to add a major contract. And that would be a major contract. So either there was a change of thought because maybe things didn't work out the way they wanted with Olson, and the Yankees just realized we got to do this. It could be that. But I was told just yesterday that they are very aggressive on Freddie Freeman. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully they do get something done. I mean, I hope they get something done. With that being said, guys, it is 5:46 right now. We don't have any information right now, any news breaking or anything like that. If something does break before 7 o'clock, that is when Guillen's World is on. That is when Guillen's World is on. Matter of fact, give me 1 second, guys. Let me go at Michael K real quick. Okay, there we go. I just had to let Michael K know how slow he is. Unbelievable. Zilla, thank you for the super chat, man. He says, "Hey, been loving the show. I will not be loving if Correa goes to Boston." Oh, God. Why'd you have to do that to me, man? Don't do that. You know he was my dark horse pick. That was my dark horse pick. When we were doing the wild card game show, when the Yankees played the Red Sox, he was my they were my sleeper team to get him. My sleeper team was the Red Sox. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So yeah, guys. Again, 7 o'clock is the Guillen show. I will hope to be here or be live for something then. If not, and if I can't make it back in time, again, I'll be free up until 10. So from 7 to about 7:40, I will not be available. Be here because the Guillens will be available. So the Guillens will be here for that time. Me, myself, I will not be. I'll be available after that and before it. So let's see what happens. So again, everybody, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much for being here today. This was a really fun one. Got a little more wild than I expected. I probably knew it would. But guys, I appreciate everybody that's in here. If you have yet to subscribe, please go ahead and do so. And I really got to ask, if you're not subscribed right now, if you're not in the merch shop, if you haven't purchased NyynewsTV stuff, what are you guys doing? But please, most importantly, if you're here, subscribe. Got so much coming for you guys, man. Again, I don't make promises and walk away from them. This is the spot. You will see that. You will see that this is the spot. So if you're not subscribed, hit that sub button ASAP. I need you guys to do me a favor. And I'm putting my foot down today. I'm putting my foot down right now. Because you guys haven't done it. And I know you haven't done it. I need you guys to go, if you are an Apple user, go to Apple Podcast, please. NyynewsTV got its own channel on Apple Podcast. Leave a 5-star review on our podcast shows. Leave a 5-star review. It takes you 2 seconds. Guys, do us that major favor. It greatly helps. We're already in the top 10 on podcast for the Yankees. We're right there. We're climbing up to get closer and closer to number 1. Designated Spittaz, NYYST. We're all there, guys. Guillen's World, Twin Bill, Chef Talk, Hola, ¿cómo estás? We are all there. So please do me that favor. The link is in the chat. Before you leave, click that link. Give us the 5-star review. We would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And sub. You guys are the best. You might be seeing me again today. But if not, 7 p.m., Guillen's World. Be there. Don't miss it. As for me, adios.
Before it hits the front page,